I'm sure you already start noticing that price of a food has already risen and it will continue to rise. What you buy now will be much cheaper compared to the price in 6 months. If you already done stockpiling, good. Now it's time to learn how to stretch that dollar. In this video, I'm going to show you how I cook using very little ingredient, very little meat to serve more meals. My name is Esti. I'm a Singaporean living in North Sweden. I'm a prepper and a forager. Welcome to my channel. Congee is a poor man's comfort food. It is not only cheap, but it's also healthy, good for the stomach. To save money on electricity, I'm using the pressure cooker. After you have washed the rice, season the rice with ginger, spring onions, and salt, and followed by 1 liter of boiling water. Boiling water will speed up the cooking time. Don't worry, I'm going to include the recipe in the video description. Cook them in high pressure for 15 minutes. Meantime, let's prepare the meat. Season the minced meat with pepper, salt, and sesame seed oil. If you don't have sesame seed oil, it's okay to opt this. If you don't have minced meat, it is okay to replace it with any other meat like chicken or pork or beef. Now, roll the minced meat into small meatballs. When the porridge is cooked, switch cooking method into saute. This way it will continue to cook. Put in the meatballs gradually. Give it a stir and let this boil for at least 5 to 7 minutes. If you do not have meat, you can always put other ingredients like raw peanuts or even vegetables. I'm adding chicken powder at this point, but if you don't have that, you can also just add salt. When the porridge comes to a boiling point, it is time to serve. Garnish the porridge with spring onion, fried onion, pepper, and sesame seed oil. If it's not salty enough, you can add a little bit of light soy sauce. Mix well, now it is ready to be eaten. Very easy, right? Today, LG is cutting some woods at the summer house. For a quick, easy, cheap lunch, I'm making a ham wraps. And here are the ingredients I need. I have a video how to make this delicious sambal uleg chili paste. I'm going to include the link in the video description. I use it on every dishes I cook, even eating it as it is. I beginning to appreciate those items and ingredients that I have already prepared earlier on. So now I just put all of them together, wrap them, and lunch is ready. I would say that this kind of food is not only cheap, but it's so convenient. These two are for LG, and he is still cutting the woods. The reason why he's cutting all these woods and tree, it is because we hardly have any sun coming from that direction. So by removing them, we would expect more sunny areas, especially where we sit. And we also need all these woods for future cooking outdoor. Look, our house is full of snow. But right now, we are really hungry. So we're gonna have lunch now. Yum. Besides learning how to stretch our dollar on food, I think we should also learn how to eat lesser. By eating lesser, your food stock can be expanded. Take for example, if you currently have a food stock of 90 days and that you could eat half of what you usually do, that will allow you to extend your food stock into 50%, and that is equivalent to 180 days of food. And then during this period, you should replace those food that you have eaten, which means to say if you have eaten a packet of chicken, you must quickly replace it. And what do I mean by replacing it? It means you have to go to the supermarket and buy back one packet. I've been doing this for the past 2 weeks. Every time when I take out a packet of noodles or a packet of rice, I will put them in the shopping list so that I remember to buy them or replace them the next time I'm at the supermarket. Fortunately, LG, he is a small eater. Eventually, I learned how to reduce on my food too. Ever since starting eating little, I noticed my stomach shrink. Nowadays, I can't eat so much. I am really glad about that because eating too much is never good. And who knows, in the nearest future, we might end up eating just one meal per day. You probably wonder, what am I doing here? It's very obvious that I'm trying to remove snow from the entrance. I'm planning to set up a tent here so that I could place some outdoor furniture here. And look, that's a sign of spring here in North Sweden. The ice on the river are slowly melting. Soon we will not be able to walk to our neighbors on ice. In my heart, I really hope that this is not our last summer here in Sweden. I cannot imagine losing this kind of lifestyle. So let's pray, everybody. Let's pray that the war will not spread. Let's pray that Putin finally find the sense of humanity. Stop destroying life and others' future. Okay, we are done for today. Now it's time for us to go home and rest. These are white radish cake. I made them this morning before I left home. I made a video earlier on this. If you like, I can put it up on the video description so you could check it out how to make them. But now I'm going to just cut them into pieces and fry them and eat them for dinner. These are made of 2 white radish and a packet of rice flour. This cake can be frozen and kept for at least 1 year. Don't worry, I'm going to show you how to make them into a very simple and delicious food. And with all this, it should be enough for at least 6 to 7 meals. This is fried carrot cake. To make this, heat the oil in a frying pan. Fry the garlic on a medium heat. Add some pickled cabbage. You should find them in the Asian supermarket. I bought it last year, so it was sitting in my freezer for the past 1 year and it still can be used. Now, put in the cut carrot cakes. Fry them until it turns golden under. Then it will have this crispy consistency. Next, add some beaten egg. I seasoned the eggs with a little bit of soya and now with some white pepper. Flip it over and cook them for about 1 to 2 more minutes. I make a sweet soya earlier on by just adding black soya with sugar. Microwave it a few seconds and then add them onto the carrot cakes. You would like to season it with some fish sauce and more black sauce if you like it to be darker. Lastly, add some spring onions. A simple meal for 2 under 20 crowns. With a little bit of creativity, we can save money. Not only on grocery, we could also save money the way we cook. Don't throw away food. Think about those countries who are starving. It is actually very sinful to throw away food. Don't you agree? Give a thumbs up if you like this video. Let me know where are you from? What is the food situation in your country? Please stay safe and I hope to see you in my next video. Bye bye.